So Tiny, thank you very much
You're
for
welcome.
being part of this exhibit that we have organized, exposed, and your painting as are the majority of what we have exhibited because they are really dynamic, full of sex appeal, and very interesting. Now, my question to you is, when did you start painting the nudes? From the beginning, as a student and academic?
In UST, we used to draw figures, but we didn't have any nude because it was it was run by Dominicans, by the priests. So we had models, but they were all in clothes. After graduating, then that's when I met Alfredo Roses, who made me an artist, who was promoting me at that time. And Ocampo was still ready. And the group.
So you started in the Saturday group?
Well, the Saturday group had nude
session.
The first
After
nude
the
exhibit
meeting.
was with the Saturday group. That was way back in 1968.
Yeah.
That's with Edgar Ocampo, Legacy, Ben Cobb, Alfredo Roses, myself, and a guest from South America by the name of Matty Durham. And the opening was at Solidaridad Galleries, opened by the ambassador, Ambassador Addis of the British Embassy. The group still does nude paintings, just, it's it's something that you practice, you enjoy doing, the courtship, comadre. The one who wrote about us was Julie Dasa Yap. She was very young. She was in her 20s when she wrote Julie Dasa in the Manila Times, in the newspaper. She wrote about the nude exhibit that the artists don't have angst, that we were not really sensuous or something like that.
But your nude are very different, Tiny. Because I remember you have the most beautiful models.
Well,
you were not you used the model of the Saturday group when there were the exhibit there. But I remember in your house, you have unbelievable good-looking girls. So they were a great inspiration because this body are all perfect.
No. Yes, because we started doing this the usual way of doing the traditional, the classical way of a nude, drawing it. So I decided, why don't I make it look like a painting already and change it? Anyway, it's there. It's a study. So I did compositions on it. So it really changed a little bit. Like I used to do to women. The one who used to do that also, who changed nude, was Oni Bulmedo.
Yes.
He experimented on it. I experimented on it.
Yeah. Because your nude are so dynamic and are so full of sensuality.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, who's that beautiful girl there?
Oh my God. I should not be speaking with that image there.
Oh, I remember this nude.
Yeah.
You see,
that's a breed.
Yeah, that's Legaspi, and I did collaboration with it.
Yes.
And we did a back side and the front side. Yes, I still have the photographs of the painting of that.
Yes.
Oh, this is the Saturday group. Oh,
yes.
Those were great days. Yes. Oh, June.
When did you stop? Up to when did you do the nude, Tiny?
Well, up to now, we do some nudes.
And you still do it?
Yes. With Raul Isidro, remember, at Modica?
Yeah.
The gallery, we had a nude session. I was with Isidro
Oh,
was
yes,
there.
yes, yes. No, I
Remember?
was not there. Yeah, no, no, I was not there. But
Yes,
yes,
but we
yes,
had a good session there.
yes, yes,
GDP
yes,
was there.
yes, yes, yes.
Gasalor was there.
So
And this was
we
only
just
a few years ago. But
we
still, it
just
exists.
talked.
And we used to do a lot here in BF when in a restaurant, in Toho restaurant
What's
upstairs.
about the
The owner of Toho restaurant told us to use the upstairs for a session. We used to do some nude sessions there.
where?
Toho restaurant here in BF
Ah,
Homes.
I used to participate to this new nude session.
Well, the group, Raul Isidro, Gasalbor, Al Perez also sometimes join us. June Good. Oh, a
Glenn
lot.
Bautista.
No, because Glenn was in the States at that time.
Oh, okay. Because he also made beautiful nudes.
He did.
Surreal, cosmic.
Yes, I did. He did some many years, yeah, way back in the 70s. Yeah, I have some of his works until now, of his nude paintings. He does it really well.
Yeah.
He's a very good artist. One of the best artists that I've known was Glenn Bautista.
You have so many nude in different phases and different dynamic.
Yes.
Can you tell me what was the dynamic that make you
Well, I have news.
experiment?
Well, the news that I made sometimes is a woman looking out of a window, a woman on a landscape, a woman sitting down. So many views of a woman, but not like a study form. It's more or less of a painting form already. Right here now, I'm seeing a nude painting in oil in which a girl is making love to a rainbow. And it's titled
Arcobaleno.
Arcobaleno. Yes, yes.
Yung title
And I
in
think it's in
Italian
1995.
title. Yeah,
Yes,
Rainbow.
yes,
It's
yes.
Italian, yeah. Italian name.
So
Arcobaleno.
I made a nude. Then I said, what can I do with a nude? So I said, I'll try to make a mindscape or a landscape out of it. What does it do? Embracing a rainbow, probably. That's why I made a rainbow, embracing a rainbow. And if you look at her arms, it fades and it goes through where the clouds are, integrated it. Well,
yeah, she's disintegrating. She's
yes.
just melting with the Alcobaleno, no? With the rainbow.
Yes, yes.
It's like she's becoming herself.
And if you look at the down part, I combined all the colors and it produced that color, that brown part underneath.
Yes.
So it looks like a mud river. So that's when you mix all the colors, it becomes like that. Oh, I remember that painting. Oh, that one. This one is called Birds Love You. This one is a very good story. In 1976, way back in the 70s, I was given by the French government a grant because the culture attaché, Henry Lachaise, was an avid butterfly collector and we became good friends. And he knew I was a painter. He gave me a grant to Paris for 3 weeks, free, plus a guide, plus pocket money, hotel accommodation, everything. And wow, that was something. And there's the first time I was with Linda Angeles. Linda Angeles is the editor, and she was the one doing the Arts of Asia magazine at that time. And she went with me because she had no companion going there. Anyway, we went to one, when I met the head of the, what you call this, the head of the painting, the cultural head in Paris, who gave me the grant and gave me everything, gave me hundreds of opening invitation to go for 3 weeks. And I said, I could go to all of this. So I started giving them away to some friends, some to Aro Soriano, some to Pande Abiado, and I don't know who else. Anyway, there was one exhibit that I really liked so much. When we went to the Museum of Modern Art in Paris, a huge building, and there was a retrospective of Max Ernst. When you enter the building, you'll see a huge painting of the Blessed Virgin Mary, realistic, traditionally spanking Jesus Christ. And his halo was weighed down, asleep. He did something bad when he was a baby. What was when you enter the museum? Then you see his paintings, his etchings, his drawings. The whole building was Max Ernst, to the end that your eyes will go crazy because of the colors that he used. He used bright red, blues, and greens. His paintings sometimes became a little bit surrealistic, going up, trees growing out and everything. He was a fantastic artist, terrific. And when I was after that, I was doing a nude and I said, I'll try to make a tribute, a homage to Max Ernst. And on that particular retrospective, I saw several birds that he did, costume women, men costuming birds, and with plumage. I said, what I'll do with this is, on my own idea, I'll make a bird which is a predator and a bird which is very, very tame, just the opposite, in which is right here on the left side corner. If you look at the other bird, it's a predator like an eagle. The one down looks like a sparrow, so meek and so kind. But they are together, joined together, and the beak goes like that, and it's like a circle. So that means that predator, enemy can be one. And while I was doing this, I forgot about the painting up already, because I was more interested in doing the Max Ernst homage. So actually, it's called Birds Love You, homage to Max Ernst.
We can add it.
Yes, and I remember this painting very well. But I did have really good, beautiful models for that. But most of the paintings I do are more on the back side. Very seldom I do frontal, and very seldom I do their faces.
Yeah, the Gemini.
Oh, the Gemini, yes, the Gemini.
These are frontal nudes, the Gemini.
Yes. Oh, there's the Roses. My God, so young.
Did you see the book of Dean that is Filipino Nudes?
Oh, yeah, I was part of it.
Yeah, I don't have the book, but I know.
I have the book. I have 2 artworks there. And I was interviewed with Dean Roses on the opening of that book. And I have a photograph of that. And that's funny because one of the nudes there, Dean said, you're a friend of mine. Why don't you have one more instead of one? So there's something I couldn't do. So I said, Okay, so I saw a vacant wall, uh, a concrete wall, which was gray, and had some chalk and painted nude there. So one of the nudes there really doesn't exist because it was on a wall, but it was put in the book. It was a very nice book. It showed the history of Philippine nudes from the early part to the last part. If you look at it, you're there. You're mentioned there in the acknowledgement.
I
Yes.
I don't have the book. I don't know where I placed it. Maybe I lend it to somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what's funny is because of Rudy Samonte. You know Rudy. It's now,
Yeah, of course.
he paints on napkins.
Today, yes.
McDonald. McDonald. And his style, if you look at the book, it's almost the same style. So you'll know that that is his work. He has a particular way of doing it, which I said, oh my God, Samonte, he still is very good when he does these nudes.
Yeah.
He has his own style, like Onib, you know.
Yeah. That's the
Yeah, that's
Gemini.
a Gemini, yeah.
Yeah, this is Benkab.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. That's Benkab.
Yeah, this is one. This is the one that he made in
Green.
MIT. Yeah, that's
That's
Legazpi.
Legazpi, yes.
Yeah, that's Ramon. His work done.
Yeah, that's Ramon.
That's Onib.
Oh, beautiful, yeah.
Yeah, that's an Onib one. That's Ramon.
Uh,
Ramon Diaz. This is Dudley Diaz.
yeah, I know the face, the owl. Oh,
This
that's
is
Samonte.
Samonte.
Yeah, look at his nudes
It's
now.
early
Same
Samonte.
lines.
Yeah, yeah.
See,
yeah.
he's very prolific. I mean, he knows his lines very well.
Yeah,
I can spot his nude up to now.
yeah, they're very nice. The
Of
only
course.
thing is that some client has hard time to understand why does he make it in the paper, the napkins.
Well,
So it's
sometimes the material also makes it very interesting because I used to draw sometimes, you know, when you eat in a restaurant and they give you a piece of paper instead of a mat, they have a paper. Sometimes I draw in it. And I was able to keep, my wife was able to keep some of the drawings I did. It's a different medium, that's why.
yeah.
It's very interesting.
This one is Gallicano also.
Yes, Gallicano. That's
Yeah.
well done already. That's not part of the nude sketching that we did.
Yeah, no, that's already a painting.
Already. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. This one was made by Elmund Sutter,
Suter.
that Jeanne d'Arc.
Yeah, he's a restorer, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I
But
remember.
he used to be a painter.
Yes, I
He
remember.
used to repaint, and the material that he uses here is all made by pure old master egg tempera
Yeah.
and resin oil, traditional gesso, saltil pas. Yeah, he has really the original, you know, like in the old antique way they used to paint.
Well, I don't
So
see
the
it
color.
anymore.
Yeah.
Nobody
No, he
knows.
doesn't paint anymore. He's completely dedicated. But I found this painting extremely
Yeah, beautiful.
interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, very beautiful one. How he composes it. Yeah, that has to do a lot today with what's happening with the climate change and the life of people. Yeah, that's another Gallicano that we have.
Yeah. That pose is very familiar pose. Goy used to do that pose also.
Yes.
Goy was with us before. He used to join us.
Oh my God, yes, we miss him a lot. Yeah, that's a man.
Hector, Ulaso, Hoya.
This is a
That's
this
beautiful.
is a very interesting of Aguinaldo.
Lee.
Yeah, Lee.
Yeah.
It's a study drawing of Aguinaldo.
I really like Lee's work, even in the Book of Nude, because it's very different from the usual nudes that you see in the book.
Yeah.
He had composition in it. Some of them are very erotic and really nice.
Mm-mm.
Most
Danny,
Yeah,
I want to thank you for this interview.
sure. Yeah, sure.
And I hope you will be available on the 13th.
The 13th, there will be a nude sketching?
No. To look at the Zoom with all the other people who will speak. We have 2 Italians that will speak
Okay.
also
Good.
with you.
Oh.
So we were trying to get Dean Roses, but he's very busy to talk about the history of the nude in the Philippines. But
Oh, he knows.
yeah.
Have you talked with him?
Yes,
Messenger?
yes, he cannot. We invited him to be one of the speaker. Yeah, but he cannot this time on the 13th because he's the launching of his book of FEU, of the collection, the art collection of FEU.
I see. Yeah.
So he's launching on the same time. Yeah.
Sayang. Because he knows.
Yes.
was there.
Yeah, when I wrote the book and
The beginning of the nudes, he was
Yeah.
there already.
that's why when I saw the book, we thought, it will be the perfect person to be one of our speaker.
And I
Yeah.
have the highest respect and, to Ding, because it's Ding who pushed me to be an artist, to tell you frankly the truth. Or else I wouldn't have been. I was more on the advertising at that time. When he saw me, hey, you better paint. Then he booked me at Solidaridad. Before I knew it, I was an artist. So
Well, you were an
that's
artist all the
responsible.
time. Yeah. Even an advertiser is an artist. Yeah, on a different field.
Yeah.
But still, there you are. Anyway, let me say thank you.
Thank you also
And,
for the interview.
I remember all these many sessions we had together with you drawing nudes.
Yeah. Lee Laginaldo used to join once in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Great
but
memory.
he'll just look at the nude because he doesn't want to nude the real traditional way.
Yes.
He wants it a different way. Probably same with me. I don't want it, drawing just the nude, just the body. We've been doing that in school for 4 years.
Yes.
So might as well do something about it,
Oh, you're right. It's
Composition. Oni was one of the best. He did multiple images.
Yeah. Okay,
Anyway,
thank you.
very much. Thank you also.
Thank you.
Thank you also.
Thank you.